So a lot of people don't understand what goes into a typical professional level race or what's involved in the routine race week leading up to race day. So typically, if I'm going to Europe for a World Cup, I will fly on a Monday. Monday, basically all day is just traveling to Europe. Getting into the rental car, getting to the hotel or the chalet or wherever we're staying at. Tuesday comes, and then Tuesday is all setup day in the Expo Tech area. So there's a gigantic area that all of the teams and sponsors and everyone is there. There's tents and canopies all over the place. So the rig that we have is fairly large. There are several hours devoted to just getting the rig parked and set up, the awnings installed, workbenches, tabletops, tools, bikes unloaded. All of that gear and setup takes several hours just to get ready. Later on Tuesday, the athletes might spin their legs a little bit and do a few runs down the course just to get warmed up. Wednesday comes around, and Wednesday and Thursday are usually very similar. All of it is about testing the course, changing tires, looking at the weather, making suspension setup adjustments, a lot of suspension and tires, a lot of broken parts, a lot of wheel building, but essentially the athletes are taking the chairlift up and riding the bike down, and then I'm making small changes along the way, whether it be tire pressure, and then I send them right back up. So Wednesday and Thursday are essentially very similar days. It's all about the athletes test riding the course and changing their setup accordingly. Common things are every possible tire configuration and pressure you can think of, tweaking the Fox suspension on the bikes to suit their needs and to suit that course just right. But lots of tire changes, lots of suspension adjustments, and then these guys, they go through a lot of parts. These courses range from dry and gentle on the bikes to wet and really, really difficult on the bikes. So depending on where we are and what the weather conditions are, we will be changing parts on the bikes fairly regularly. A lot of this is just due to the courses beating up the bikes a lot and breaking chains or bending derailleurs or denting rims is a really big one. So we build a lot of wheels. There's no race that goes by that I'm not building probably 3 or 4 wheels, if not 10 or 15 wheels. So we go through wheels a lot, but it just depends on the conditions. Every course is different. Sometimes you get lucky and you don't have a wet race, and and things are pretty easy. The Friday and Saturday are going to be qualification days usually, as well as continued training on the course. The difference between first place and second place can be tenths of a second, and so on and so forth from second to third to fourth. So these guys, they only get one chance at it. They get one run down the mountain, and that's it. It's not like a cross-country race where you can kind of recover after a mistake. If you make a mistake in downhill, that's essentially it. So these guys are looking to trim tenths of a second and seconds off of their time any way possible. They only get one chance at it, and the races don't last that long, so any edge they can get with suspension, tires, gearing, any of those things they're looking for. And we're constantly tuning and adjusting the bikes Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday to get them ready for race day on Sunday.